Now, I know you probably wondering, why does Meech have a hat on? I ain't got no haircut. Okay? You figure me out. You caught me right-handed. Anyways,
Hey, Meech! La 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 la. What you cooking? La 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 la. You got it? And if you don't, la 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 la, that's okay. We still love you anyway. This is Meech's Untitled, Unperfect, Uncensored Cooking Show.
bro, this shit is $15 a pound. What you think you worth, like, per pound?
Me?
Everybody, yeah, not just you. Cause I'm $135 a pound. That's $135, but that's 15. I mean, how much is a cow really worth? Anyways,
Wait, the show actually has a title now. It's called Eats with Meech.
okay. Welcome to the show. Eats with Meech. You understand what I'm saying? Got a name now, we got a title, you know what I'm saying? It sounds good, got a little rhyme scheme to it. You feel me? We come real Dr. Seuss, Dr. Meech. Anyways, today we're going to be making Carne Asada Tacos with our homemade salsa. So it's a 2-for-1, it's a twofer. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna learn how to make my salsa. And I'm gonna show y'all a little thing or two with the beef flank steak. You understand what I'm saying? Might as well get to it. We're gonna crack us open a brewski. All right, that was nice. That was nice. Huh?
I like crack.
I like crack. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get to it. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna get to it. So we're gonna take this beef steak, this flank steak. Gonna open it up. I get all my food from Whole Foods just cause like, I like going to the deli talking to dog, you know what I mean? Like, it's a relationship at this point. You know what I mean? He conned me in, it's a pyramid scheme. I can't tell you if they meat better, can't tell you none of that stuff. But I just like going there and it's fresh, you know what I'm saying? I bought into it. I bought into the propaganda. Get your shit wherever you want to. You can go to Kroger, Ralph's, wherever the fuck you call it, in your state. But yeah, we get it out, feel me? Take it out that nice paper. Take it out that nice paper. Little shorty gonna look like this. Look at her. Look at her, she looking how she looking. She looking back. She looking back at me, I'm looking at her. We having a conversation. Y'all just here for the conversation. So, we gotta marinate it. Feel me? I like give me like a, god damn. I like give me one of these. I think it's like a storage bag. This is a Ziploc storage bag, you feel me? Just throw that motherfucker in there, for real. Damn, bitch. Damn. But yeah, throw that motherfucker in there. We can touch the blood and such. I'm gonna wash my hands before I start touching my seasonings. I always try to keep one hand like free of touching things, just so I can open cabinets and shit like that. With seasoning food, it's really important that you just know like what kind of palette you're trying to take, like what route you're trying to go with it, you know what I mean? Since we're trying to do authentic Mexican carne asada, it's important to know what their palette is with their seasonings. So you can go with like a pre-made mix, which is, I just got this the other day. Chile margarita, Mexican citrus blend. Got the chili pepper, brown sugar, sea salt, orange peel, cumin, lime oil. But I'm gonna add that, cause I ain't never had it before. I'm gonna add that. I like zest, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go with the lemon pepper on it. Probably some garlic powder for sure, just to give it that little taste. And then we'll have add our own ground cumin. And I'll do some minced onion. Oh yeah, we need Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, we gotta get our way. See, this is the problem. I'm fucking short and things be high up. So we're gonna season first, then throw the moisture in there. I'm gonna try this new seasoning from Spiceology. It's not a paid post, not sponsored. I watched this guy on TikTok, he does cooking videos, and he had some shit like this, and I was like, I'm trying to fuck with what y'all fucking with. So, yeah. He's like an older guy, When I say older, I just mean older than me. And he does like one take videos. And he says a dad joke at the beginning of the video, and he says the answer to the dad joke at the beginning of the video, and he ends the video with the question, so then it just loops. It's really cool.
Did they tell Rib and Femur when they didn't get invited to the party? Y'all ain't hip, one take.
But yeah, whatever amount of seasoning you want. I just keep going till my ancestors tell me to stop. And that's usually been my rule of thumb. And I feel like I didn't even put enough of this. Damn, that was a lot. Oh my goodness. And then the thing too, like with like these overall seasonings, whether it's seasoning salt or like something like this, if you look at, like I said, I read it off, you see I have most of the things that are in there. So now I'm just adding to it because maybe I don't like the amount of cumin they put in it, or maybe I don't like the amount of chili paste they put in it, or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Just adding to it. Cumin gives meat that like meat taste. You know what I mean? It's weird. I just started fucking with this shit. I had made Jamaican jerk chicken, and it required this for like the marinade. And I had never had it before, but like the taste was so familiar. So I for sure have had it prior to my like first time using it. Garlic powder is like one of my go-to seasonings. It's funny because like, have you ever seen A Little Vampire? Adam, you ever seen A Little Vampire?
No, I know what it is though.
So it's this movie where this little boy like believes he's a vampire, and everybody think he's crazy. And then like a family of vampires being hunted by a vampire hunter, like runs into them niggas, and they straight for real. They take him in, he start protecting them and shit. And I was like, I'm a little vampire. So I was like, I can't fuck with garlic, bruh. I'm allergic to garlic. And so like, until I was like fucking 18, 19, 20, I kid you not, I did not have garlic, bruh. So now it's time to put our Worcestershire sauce in there. That also just gives it like the meat flavoring and shit like that. Whatever amount you want. This is not a channel where you're gonna get measurements, okay? You're looking for the wrong nigga. I'm not Rachel Ray. I'm just gonna shake that bitch up and hope it coats everything. Make sure your Ziploc bag is closed. We're gonna add a few more things in a moment, but we're just trying to get that. Like my favorite part of seasoning is when the food that you're seasoning turns a different color. Like it takes on the color of all the seasonings that you put into it accumulated. Adam. Go smell this, man. Go smell this, man. This shit crazy, man.
Want to smell it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it should smell crazy. In a good way.
No, I know it wasn't no ill intent behind that. But we're just gonna cut our lemon up. We juicing them. We throwing the juice into our marinade, and then we also need some of our lemons for our salsa. More so, we need the limes for the salsa. I'm gonna use I'll use probably 1 lemon, 2-3 limes for the marinade, and the rest for the salsa. And we're gonna use a little bit of it for my beer. Nice. Come on, man. We making authentic food, man. We're making authentic food. You think the person at your favorite taco spot ain't drinking a brewski? They fucking is. They is. And if they not, why you eating there? Why you eating there? You wanna just squeeze the juice into there. Damn, that's a tough ass lime. Bitch, been through some shit. Okay, so now we have a fucking juicer. Cause that tough ass lime, bruh. Shorty had a hard exterior. You know what I mean? Like, but the lemon's gonna show up and show out every time. Lemons be ready to pour their heart out. Yeah, you're gonna throw that right in there. You see it swimming in it. Swimming in it. Give it time to soak it all in. Really, if you want to too, you can poke like holes before you season it and shit like that into the meat, just so that it like fully gets into it. You know what I mean? Versus it just being on the exterior coat. If you have time, I would say marinate it for about 1 to 4 hours. Anything over that is just overkill. It's not overkill. You can marinate some shit as long as you want to, as long as you're not like letting that bitch go for 24 hours or something. Look, I don't fucking know, okay? I don't know. I don't know what would happen if you marinated your shit too long. I really don't know. Do whatever the fuck you want with your shit, bro. Just a little bit. Usually I would be grilling this. So when I be grilling it, you know, you pour a little bit of the beer on it. That's just initiation. Like, pouring the beer on it just be like, so she know who she getting cooked by. And now I'm just gonna make sure there's liquid on top of it before we set it in there to sit. But yeah, little shorty in there, swimming in it. We'll be back with that in like so we're letting the meat sit for like an hour to marinate. In the meantime, teach y'all how to make salsa. It's gonna be more of like a salsa, like when you would buy like a Tostitos joint, like a liquid salsa. Like I said earlier, I usually do a pico de gallo, but because instead of ground beef, which is usually smoother and softer, to contrast that, I usually have a pico de gallo with it. So there's some type of crunch involved, including the chip. But because we're doing tortillas and because we're doing like a tougher meat, which is carne asada, is steak versus ground beef, we're gonna do a smooth salsa to kind of like finish it out. Probably not gonna put cilantro in the salsa. I usually do with my pico, but I'm gonna put cilantro on top of the steak when it's finished. I have some serrano peppers. You can go the jalapeno route, but I just prefer like a little extra kick. Just they're spicier than jalapenos. We have two, what are these, hot tomatoes, sliced tomatoes. When you think of tomatoes, it's the tomato you think of. So we have one of these. And we have a white onion. And of course we have our lemons and our limes, which is gonna add like the flavoring to it, salt and pepper. And since we're blending it, we don't really need to chop for real. So we're gonna like loosely cut these just so they're small enough to be able to be blended, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, you could use it however the fuck you wanna do as long as you got the ingredients. I always cut them stems off. Or pull them off, however you want to play it. But I'm gonna cut the stems off and the edges. He was saying I think he was saying to let the backside do all of the work. That's where all the heaviness of the knife is this. I think that's what he was saying. Oh yeah, he was saying I can go forward with it, yeah. Anyways, those are chopped up nice. However much onion you want to use is up to you. It's kind of important to just know like what each thing brings to the dish. So of course, you know, the pepper brings spice, the onion brings a little tartness, like that flavor that you're used to. When you think of salsa, you're thinking of tomato and onion. So it's nice to have an equal amount of onion and tomato together. And I'm probably gonna blend these onions and the tomatoes down first, just so there's a consistency already there, and I can kind of cheat and get a little bit more space into the bowl. You know, I forgot I was gonna have to squeeze these, and I fucking cut them up the wrong way, man. I cut them the wrong way. I cut these bitches like I was about to make drinks. Oh my gosh, shorty's. I was about to say shorty squirting. That's what happened, bro. This bitch, the juice going everywhere. But yeah, like I said, add the amount of pepper and then add the amount of salt. The salt adds to the flavor. Salt is just a flavor enhancer. Look at that, gorgeous. Colors. It was a fucking serrano pepper seed. So we're gonna put it in a delicate container before we put it in the fridge. I just think it'll get colder in here, and I like how it looks in here. You can see all the colors. Now you're probably thinking, it don't look as pretty. It don't gotta look pretty, it's gotta taste good, bro. We got about like 20 minutes left on the marination for the carne asada, and then we're ready to rock. Anyways, we're gonna saute some onions, and then we also need onions for garnishing at the end of it. So We're gonna use like probably half of what I cut now for the sauteing and then the other half for the garnishing. And then we're also gonna cut our cilantro for the garnishing as well. And I also think like the back of it is if I'm fully cutting through. So you see how right now it's like cut, right? But then I think when you use like the edge of it, that helps you feather. So if I was like this, I don't know. I think that's what the nigga was saying. Anyways, put on like a medium, just so the saute can get going. I have literally a smidgen of olive oil left, so we're gonna do an olive oil, vegetable oil mix. Olive is a vegetable, I think, so it don't really, you know what I mean? Vegetable oil, just all the vegetables, you feel me? You decide how much onion you want in your saute. I did a moderate amount. We're gonna turn the temp up a little bit because when we get the carne in here, we just wanna sear it. I'm gonna sear it first, get a nice, like, good little crust on it. And then we're gonna just turn it down and let it slow cook. And I'm going for like a medium well temperature. Medium well done. Not really one of them medium rare type of niggas. I don't know if you could tell that by looking at me. But yeah, that's not, it's not really my speed. But Meech, that's how you supposed to eat a steak. You wasting the steak cooking it. Fuck you. Look at that though. Look at that though. Look at Shorty. Look at Shorty. She look cooked. So imagine what she gonna look like when she put her clothes on. You know, I poured the juice in there, and that means that the sear might not be possible like I wanted it to be. But anyways, we're doing shit, man. We in the kitchen and we cooking up, man. I ain't never cooked carne asada on a stove top, so this is my first time doing it. I honestly just speaking confidence into this. Yeah, that's why I poured the juice. The juice, it just go through the grill, bro. I'm gonna pour some of this shit out.
I had a hand on here. You're not really cooking it. Your hand is on your face.
Man.
It'll lay in your and the legs crossed.
Dog. I didn't.
No, nigga cooking first.
I ain't even peep, bruh.
Make it look easy.
Like I said, we was aiming for a medium well. As you can see, it's a little slit right there. Still kind of pinkish in the inside and the middle. As if you eat steak, you know the middle is the true indicator of where it is in its cooking process. So we're gonna move this straight over to our cutting board. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that juice. They got the juice. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the juice. You cook some carne asada, that bitch might be dry, man. It ain't dry over here, man. It ain't dry over here. We have emotion. Feel what I'm saying? This bitch listening in the light. You don't know nobody who got steak got VVS's. Heavy VVs. That's what I was saying earlier. Just enough to coat it. Damn, bitch, come on. Swig that around. Have a little depth in it, but you want like a kiddie pool of oil. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing you drowning in, but just a little kiddie pool of oil. We're gonna turn that on like a chill joint, like a good little like medium heat. And these are organic, so they like, this bitch feel like a Frisbee, you know what I mean? But you wanna get you a nice, I do the corn tortilla. I'm not too much of a flour man myself. I don't really like the flour joint. But yeah, it's right now it's just submerged, I make sure I pressed it down, and it's gonna start frying. Now this steak is cooling. Now, I told y'all, I don't know what this bitch about to look like. I really don't. I really don't. But the most amazing thing about cooking is if you fuck up, you can go ahead and just try again. Now if it's undercooked to what I wanted it to be, I can literally just throw it back on the pan. There's no pressure for real. Damn. I feel like I might get a prostate exam.
Out of all the surgeries, why that one?
This the one that they always. I swear it's like it's like they gloves be louder. It's like they gloves be the loudest. Nigga come in the room. But yeah, we'll cut straight through the middle and see. And then if it look good to me, then we'll keep going. Look good to me. It's damn good steak. Damn good steak. And that's the rhythm too. You hear it, boom, shh. All diced and cut up. A good medium well. Stringy too. You would think I slow cooked this bitch. You would think I slow cooked this hoe. Yeah, it's time. You feel me? We got the carne in there. Cilantro, fresh onions. And you saw we made the salsa. And now we're just gonna plate. I'm gonna get some gloves. I'm a respectful man. And what that nigga Paul Pierce say, I'm tired of just getting a taste of them. I want the whole thing. Oh, dog. You see, it already look magnificent. And a big part of the food, like I said, people eat with their eyes. So a big part of food is the colors, how it look. I'm always gonna top it with that homemade salsa. Not too much.
Thank you.
Nigga, get off the camera and go fucking sit down. Tonight we have Carne Asada Tacos, homemade salsa, home cut onions, homegrown cut cilantros. And by home, I mean the home of Whole Foods. Give a taster. A little tester piece. Damn!
Damn, nigga, the
That's
whole
yours,
thing.
That's yours.
That's a lot.
Just to see what it's hitting for before you hit the whole thing.
Hey, that's seasoned. Dude.
Right.
You gotta do
Honest opinions. We want honest opinions. Keep it real. What's your favorite part you hate the most?
I like the seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
It's cooked to perfection.
Nice.
For sure, cook. Got a little twang to it.
Twang.
Yes, sir.
I was about to say, got that twang. It's crazy because the seasoning tastes how the shit smell. Like
It do.
exactly.
It
For
do.
sure, for sure. You ever had a donut and it? Never mind. You know what? Never
you gotta
mind.
explain. You gotta explain.
Nah, you ever had, bro? It's them cheap ass donuts that taste like Vaseline. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, brother. Anyway,
Right. Dig in. I hope you enjoy it.
Got a good fold to it. Yeah, like it fold up nice. Got a good crease. This is hidden, bro. Shit got layers to it, man. I can't talk, but yeah.
yeah, that shit good as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro.
Salsa crazy too.
Yeah, sauce taking it to another level for real.
I like the spice.
Yeah, I usually fuck with the cheese and all the extra shit on my tacos, you feel me? But this shit slapping. Just simple meat, pause. Pause. I paused it.
Simply like simply lemonade. It's meat from Costco.
I paused it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another Eats with MEECH. I'm MEECH.
I'm eating.
I'm low.
I'm eating.
That's not your name.
I'm Volandis, I'm sorry.
Ate some.
And I hope you leave this video with something that you learned, whether that was cooking or a life lesson. Until next time. Shit, I don't know. Till next time, bro. I don't know. Fuck.